First thing that I eat is I eat an apple. Kind of my routine. An apple, and I have a serving of something. In this instance, I'm gonna have a serving of, well, a couple servings, I guess, of beans and rice. I think it was my physical therapist. I'm not sure if she wasn't a physical therapist. She was a nurse, I think, or something like that. And what she said that you don't get iron in your body by eating beans, and you don't get by eating iron or getting iron if you just eat rice only. But she said that if you mix beans and rice together, then you get a little bit of that iron. Because I think that my iron, I'm iron deficient. I think. Let's see, one way to tell that is if your blood is doesn't clot very well, very easily. But I try to even out all the nutrients and minerals that I need for my body, and so I want to make sure that I don't get whenever you are iron deficient. I can't think of the name of iron deficiency off the top of my head, but you know what I'm talking about. I just don't want to get iron deficiency. So I'm mixing the beans and rice together. And this is cool. I don't know what that's called. A ladle with holes in it. But the reason why I do that is because if I don't have a scooper with holes in it, then all the fluid gets into the cup too, and I don't really care to do that. I just want to have the beans. I don't want to have all the juice and stuff like that whenever I put it into the bowl. I also like to put my bowl above the beans, above the bean container, so that whenever I'm putting the ladle in there with the holes, then the juice runs out. It doesn't the juice doesn't get all over the countertop or all over my legs or wherever. I like it that the juice, if I do the ladle right over the beans, then the juice runs back into the beans again. So that's kind of cool. I like to mix my rice in on the top of the beans. I've heard lots of times that brown rice is really good, and I think long grain brown rice is really good. It's kind of difficult because I fill up the cup so high with beans that the rice accidentally falls out of the bowl sometimes and spills in my lap. Some of the rice falls in my lap, but and you don't need a special ladle with holes to put the rice in there. But what I did was I had my spoon and I pushed all the rice down inside of the beans, so that it was somewhat compact. And now the cup is not hot, so what I can do is I can put it in between my legs, on my lap, not worry about burning myself, and then put it in the microwave. And I put the microwave about 4 minutes to run, about 4 minutes. Got one of those Turner things. I don't know how much a microwave costs. I think it was like $50 or something like that for a microwave. It's kind of cool though. Well, I'm gonna use that one. Use that microwave. And what I'm doing is I'm putting the beans back in the refrigerator with the lid on and stuff like that. The lid securely on there. I sure do like to have my beans and my rice in plastic Tupperware containers instead of glass. Because glass can break so easily and be so dangerous, so it's good to have my rice and beans in Tupperware containers. I think the rule of thumb is not to leave it out any longer than 4 hours, otherwise, you're risking yourself of food poisoning and getting in trouble. That's Jackie right there. He laid down for me because I'm going to give him an apple. Give him some apple. He's a good dude. He's going to be 13 pretty soon. But anyway, I want my beans and rice to be in a cup that has. You see how that has a little handle there? That's cool. I can hold on to the beans. I can put the beans wherever I want to, and I don't have to worry about burning myself. Do not put them in between. Do not put the hot cup in between your legs. You might not feel it. You might not know it. You might not have spasms, so it might not be a big deal. But don't put the hot cup in between your legs. I transfer it from one countertop to another countertop. And then I stir the beans and the rice together in the cup. And I'm holding on to the cup on the cup handle with my left hand, so the cup doesn't go anywhere. So there it is, all mixed up. I don't know, it's pretty good for me. I guess beans are supposed to have complex carbohydrates, so that's helpful. And this is me waiting for the beans to cool. I wait about 5 minutes, a little over 5 minutes. And at that point, at about 5 minutes, then you can actually put, I don't know, if it's still hot to your hand, don't put it in between your legs. But if it's not hot anymore to your hands, then you might get away with it. But I have a very bad bruise on my legs still from putting a hot cup in between my legs.